What's up everyone and welcome back to the Liver Live. Today let's get started with Klopp gave injury updates on the key Liverpool players. Mohamed Salah, Darwin Nunez and Dominic Szoboszlai are touch and go to be involved in Liverpool's FA Cup tie. It was against Southampton on Wednesday. As Jurgen Klopp admitted his side need miracles to battle their ever-growing injury list, the trio missed Liverpool's League Cup final victory over Chelsea on Sunday afternoon, with Salah and Nunez suffering muscle injuries in the recent victory at Brentford, while Szoboszlai suffered a recurrence of a hamstring injury at the start of a month and has since missed the Reds' last 5 games across all competitions. We need miracles with a few players, that's why I don't want to rule out for too long, but it's touch and go for the boys who were not available for the final. Darwin, Mo, Dom, we have to see what they can do today, said Klopp in his pre-match press conference on Tuesday. The Liverpool boss also confirmed that his side will be without Ryan Gravenberch for the next 2 games at least after the Dutchman suffered a ligament injury after being stretchered off at Wembley. That following a reckless challenge from Chelsea's Moises Caicedo inside the opening half an hour. What I know is that Ryan is not available. It's a ligament injury, could have been much worse but bad enough for being ruled out for this game. The next game, added Klopp, then we'll see. On Wataru Endo, who played the full 120 minutes at Wembley, but later left the stadium with his foot in a protective boot. Klopp said, Wataru got a proper knock as well. Yeah, we have to see as well. I wouldn't say it's much improved from Sunday, but that's how it is. Xabi Alonso, close to Liverpool. Bayer Leverkusen manager Xabi Alonso is leaning towards joining Liverpool if he decides to leave his current position this summer, according to journalist Sasha Tavalieri. The Belgian reporter claims that the Reds have already held several discussions with Alonso's agent, and it appears the 42-year-old is keener on moving back to Anfield rather than joining Bayern Munich. Whether Tavalieri's information turns out to be accurate, we shall have to wait and see. Reports in Germany insist that Bayern are still pressing to secure Alonso's signature. The former Reds midfielder has only been at Leverkusen for 16 months, but he has transformed the German club into title contenders during that time. His team are currently unbeaten this season, having won 19 and drawn 4 of their 23 league matches. They are 8 points ahead of second-place Bayern, with Bayern seemingly fighting the Reds hard for Alonso. You would have to think that the Merseyside club's owners FSG are keeping an eye on other managers as well. Sporting Lisbon's Ruben Amorim is someone with a growing reputation, and many believe that, if the club do make their decision based on data as they have done in the past, then the Portuguese coach will be high on the shortlist. Respected journalist Fabrizio Romano has also confirmed that Brighton boss Roberto De Zerbi is a front runner. Liverpool open to sale Luis Diaz. Liverpool will entertain offers for Colombian attacker Luis Diaz this summer if they can convince Mohamed Salah to sign a new contract, according to a report. The Reds memorably turned down a last-minute £150 million bid from Al Ittihad for Salah during the summer transfer window, and an anticipated second offer worth a world record £200 million ultimately did not arrive. Since the summer saga, Salah has continued to shine in a Liverpool shirt with 19 goals and 10 assists from 28 matches in all competitions, finding the back of the net 15 times in 21 Premier League contests. However, the 31-year-old, who has been plagued by hamstring issues in recent weeks, is out of contract at the end of the 2024-25 season, leaving Liverpool at risk of losing him on a free transfer in under 18 months' time. Liverpool will be braced for summer bids from the financial powerhouses of the Saudi Pro League, Al Ittihad, Al Nassr, Al Ahly and Al Hilal, the 4 teams backed by the country's public investment fund, while Paris Saint-Germain are supposedly targeting Salah as a replacement for Real Madrid-bound Kylian Mbappé. However, it was reported in February that Salah could be persuaded to snub Saudi Arabia and commit to a new deal at Anfield, and Reds chiefs are apparently optimistic of reaching an agreement with his camp if Liverpool are successful in prolonging their partnership with Salah. The Sun claims that the Reds will be open to bids for fellow winger Diaz. Just 2.5 years after his arrival from Porto, Diaz quickly became a fan favourite on Merseyside following his £40.3 million capture in January 2022, and he has a respectable 10 goals and 5 assists under his belt from 35 matches in 2023-24. The Colombia international's parents were caught up in a terrifying kidnap ordeal in his native Colombia back in October, but he only missed 2 games for the Reds, and both his mother and father were rescued. Diaz struggled to have a major impact on the wing during the first few months of the season, but he has either scored or assisted in each of Liverpool's last 5 Premier League games and also struck a crucial goal against Fulham in the semi-finals of the EFL Cup. Despite his improving form, Liverpool are apparently not averse to parting ways with Diaz due to their plethora of options up front, a list which also includes Darwin Nunez, Cody Gakpo and Diogo Jota, while Dominic Szoboszlai can also be deployed out wide. Florian Wirtz's agent sends transfer warning to Liverpool. Man City. The father and agent of Bayer Leverkusen midfielder Florian Wirtz has warned suitors that the 20-year-old is likely to stick with his current club for the next few years. Wirtz has been an integral part of Leverkusen's success this season, rediscovering the dazzling form he showed before a serious knee injury kept him sidelined for the majority of 2022. With 8 goals and 17 assists to his name this season, Wirtz's form has unsurprisingly caught the eye of Europe's elite. Liverpool and Manchester City have both been heavily linked with the German international, but Wirtz's father, who is also his agent, believes they may have to be patient if they want to get a deal done. Florian has a contract in Leverkusen until 2027, Hans Wirtz told Kölner Stadtanzeiger. That will also roughly be the amount of time he will spend in Leverkusen. There is no answer to what happens when. We should wait for the next 2 years and then we will see where the path leads. Wirtz Sr. also heaped praise on Leverkusen boss Xabi Alonso, who has been tipped to bring the midfielder to Anfield if he replaces Jurgen Klopp this summer. Florian is very lucky with Xabi Alonso, who has many qualities, he said. He is great with the entire team. This is the right coach at the right time. Leverkusen are expected to face a wave of interest in their star players after fighting their way to the top of the Bundesliga standings. And while Wirtz may choose to stand firm, there will be plenty of other players offered the chance to move on. Right back Jeremy Frimpong, who has 9 goals and 10 assists of his own, recently confessed a switch to Liverpool would be great. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.